Hello everyone and welcome back to Void Space Outlaw. My name is Ollie and today I'm doing something completely new on the channel. We're playing through Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. King Wenceslas IV is taken captive by rebellious nobles. Wow. Yep, we're taking ourselves back to the lands of Bohemia. Hopefully we're playing as Henry. I know this game's been on the release radar for quite some time. I think I'm like 5 days, 6 days maybe out of actually downloading it. But yeah, my life's been very busy with real work. Wow, gunpowder weapons, always having a bad day. That is not great. Well look, while we're watching this opening cutscene, I just want to say a quick thank you. Look at that, that's incredible. Boom, oh gosh. Yeah, I want to say a quick thank you to the 65,000 people that have subscribed to the channel so far. You guys are awesome. Please do continue to leave your comments and all that stuff down below or on the Discord. That person is having a bad day as well. I mean, I think they're all probably having a bad day. Okie dokie. Or is this the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend? Come on, turn around. Don't leave me in suspense like this. No, definitely not.
Godwin!
It has been a long time since I played the first one, so it's going to take me a second
To the battlements, move!
second to remember who everyone is.
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battle, Sir Hans. With booze.
Trebuchet.
Get ready!
Prepare to shoot! Position!
Is that a bit close? That's a bit close to that castle.
Take cover!
I mean, it would do that. We're sallying out.
Now! Forward!
Hang on, am I supposed to believe that they got an awesome shot on the gate mechanism with the trebuchet, and we've let the portcullis open? Okay, I'm seeing some defensive problems immediately. But that's good for gameplay. It means we're going to have a chance to practice our weapons, I presume, in a second.
Make it count.
Okay, let's do this. Let's get stuck in. I'm already quite impressed by the visual fidelity of this game, and the frames seem pretty good as well. Okay, so... Oh, they've closed the portcullis, that's good.
Over here! Get up there quick!
Okie dokie. Shift is still sprint. Get off my wall. Oh, let's knock another bolt. Right, one of you's got to die. There we go. I'll hide behind this battlement whilst I reload. I've got to stand still, I can't move and reload at the same time.
Chance.
I think a longbow would have been better. I can actually use a longbow in real life. I've got a I think it's 35-pound longbow, which I realise is not an incredible draw weight. But you know, I have used it. Why can't I load? Load. Okay, they're going in.
Get ready! They're coming inside! Conway, move downstairs! We can handle it here!
Oh, I can reload and move at the same time.
All three archers here! Godwin!
Oh, sod off. What do I do? Kill the guys that are trying to hack down our iron portcullis. I'd say burn them up. We have some murder holes. We've got murder holes on the side? No. Rookie, is there any around here? No. The murder holes must be
Let's
above.
hope this slows them down.
Draw your sword and follow me.
Draw your sword? How do I do that? I press 1. Okay, let's go. Follow the commander to the dry wall. I think that said. Oh, dry devil, sorry. Right click is still block. Come on, hurry up, mate.
Fucking Wenceslas! Don't let him!
Good block. Get down.
Take that, you stick your ass so snap! You're not up to it!
Lovely. Let's get a crossbow back out.
I'll kill you, you cunt!
Oh, what? Strong C there. Right, okay, let's use our pole arm to push this ladder away. Perfect. I'm just going to throw more ladders up. That makes sense. Long way from scallops now.
Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Yeah, that's not going to come out easily.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, that. Jesus.
Fortune favours the bold indeed.
You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
Yeah, that would be nice. Still can't believe they used the C word in the opening 5 minutes. Strong. Very, very strong. So what happens now? Castle Paul? They're on the walls. It's very beautiful, this game. It's very pretty. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'm guessing that was the intro for us. Now we're actually going to get taught how to play the game. Yeah, maybe somebody can comment down below and remind me when the first one was released, because it seems like a million years ago. Oh my, is this... Are we in the opening, the final shot to Gladiator? Several weeks earlier. Dog. Dog is good.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, you rat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
It's our boy.
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
O Dentes Fortuna Juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
Indeed.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as
I
good as gold.
reckon
and I'm
medieval
personally
knights
responsible for your
just
safety.
thought about shagging as much as
Besides,
gym guys.
Trotsky's in the
this
middle of
generation.
nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir. Trotsky.
Let's go have a look then, I suppose. That is a lot more impressive than the opening shot would lead you to believe.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Berghoff must be made of money.
Yeah, that does look incredible. The loading time.
Well,
of this game
Henry,
are fantastic.
looking forward to new adventures?
Follow Sir Hans'
Adventures that will
company.
become the stuff of legends?
Oh, I can agree or disagree. I can agree or say be responsible. Let's
In
be
the first
responsible.
place, Sir Hans, we've got a task ahead of us. An important one. And a great responsibility. You don't meet such a mighty noble as von Bergov every day. So, first duty, then fun.
Quiet, monk! You'll just spoil the rest of our trip. It's all clear to me. We deliver the message, get the
that
politics
tassel.
over with, and enjoy
He's got
a bit of
bows.
adventure together. But why didn't Uncle
I got?
Hanush take care of it
Can't see.
himself?
There's a dog
Unless
behind us.
maybe he's just testing me.
Look at that deer. That was a deer.
You hear? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No, I intend to make the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that?
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Fortuna...
Al dentes fortuna juvat. See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Dick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk.
That's
I don't
foreshadowing that he's going to
miss
die immediately. Perfect ambush spot.
Sir.
Oh, there we go.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Besides, don't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Okay. They seem hostile immediately. With the old surrounder.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Okay, that seems more
Can
appropriate.
you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas,
Well,
while my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
Okay.
So it would appear we are enemies.
not enemies.
We're about to have a fight, I suppose.
We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
I'm a soldier and Lord Capon's bodyguards. Oh, no, I'm an envoy. I'm definitely an envoy. How do I select this? Got it. Nailed it. Is it spacebar? Is it click?
I'm Lord
Select
Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band, so why should I trust you?
Oh, right. Okay, so we've got persuasion. You can solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side. In dialogues, you will have a choice of some of the options below that define how you react. But beware, persuasion requires the other party to believe you. So we have speech, charisma, might, coercion, domination, dread, and even more, I suppose. All right, okay. Many situations can be solved by reasoning with the other party within dialogues. You have several options how to react, but be warned, the other party won't always believe you. Right, okay, cool. So let's try. As envoys, we're offering an alliance. Do we really look like bandits to you? As soldiers, we can help you with the bandits. That's probably the best way to get out of that problem. He's got an issue with bandits. We can say, we can help you solve that problem. That proves that we're not the bandits.
We want to negotiate an alliance. We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trotsky, and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all, you haven't been able to track them down. So we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside, and let us, dutiful knights, pass.
Don't provoke me, boy.
Okay,
You're
I failed.
passed to a place you don't want to be. Didn't you say you were a scribe? Or are you trying to tell me you're a knight and a scribe? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain. He's travelling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then.
Okay.
You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
He's talking about
Indeed,
me.
I will.
I screwed
Thank
things
you,
up.
Captain.
Straight off the bat, it's a lot more roleplay gamey than the last one, which I'm loving. I'm enjoying that.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem, then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. And Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much.
God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow.
This feels like a trap.
Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, Captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Well, this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
Yeah, this definitely feels like a trap. we're going to camp for the evening, and then Thomas is going to come back and try to kill us.
Come on, fellas.
I think that's
We'll
the
camp here on the
reasonable thing
bank.
to suspect.
At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Right, okay, so find out from Sir Hans what the plan is. Where's Sir Hans? He's over here. Gotta pet the dog. Can I pet the dog?
Henry! Call that dog to heel.
Come here. What's all the fuss about, Mutt?
There we go.
Are you that hungry?
Come on,
All right.
buddy.
I'll see what I can get
Well
for
then,
you.
Henry.
You can find detailed descriptions of all tasks in the journal. Okay, I am not reading all of that. Find out from Sir Hans what the plan is. Can you tell me? You can just tell me, right?
What the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
I failed my
With that
charisma check.
captain? I thought they got us all.
I rolled a
The
nat
way you
1.
provoked him.
I'm so sorry. There was no threats, I think. Yeah, let's play it down. We screwed up. We've got
They
to play
didn't
it
do
down.
anything, though. Besides, that captain was just an underling.
Just an underling. How could you tell? Did you see how many men he had there?
He backed down in the end, though.
Because I kept you in check. You better keep your nose out of it next time.
Okay, so we started the game with our boss annoyed at us.
I apologise. You're right.
That's all right. I understand how you feel.
Well, at
His
least I
tone
said
got on
sorry.
my nerves too. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Bergov. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
Okay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long.
Certainly.
Here's our
So
tutorial
then,
coming up.
Eh?
All right, then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it?
And I can
Or
remember
shall we have a
how
wager?
bad I was.
Let's
at
save
this.
the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
I was
Keep the
famously
biting remarks to yourself.
terrible at
You've got
the
armor on,
sword
so just
fighting
grab your
in
helmet.
Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Okay. Get kitted out with the armor and sword from Sir Hanush. Sir Hans. God, I'm just guessing what things say now. Was it D? You? That's oats. Have you got some food for my dog?
Listen, would you have some scraps for a mutt?
That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Yeah, I already... What would you swap that sausage
Wouldn't
for?
you swap it for something?
I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home without it, my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage.
Well, I'll see what I can do.
Okay, so I'm going to lose at dice as well. Probably lose my own ring. Who do I need to... that's probably the guy I need to talk to about the sword. Here, let's do this first. How about playing dice for the ring?
I see you've got dice set up. Want a game?
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. Want to bet that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right?
Sounds fair. Someone's
Come on.
wedding ring for an entire thing. Right, okay. So the dice, basic rules. If you're interested in gambling, you can find out blah, 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 blah. So what's the deal here? If you have any dice in your inventory, you can choose to use them before starting the game. You start the game by rolling all 6 dice. Select the scoring dice you want to keep, put them to the side, and gain points for them at the end of your turn. Then roll the rest again. You can keep rolling until you run out of dice. However, if you don't roll a single scoring dice, you'll end up losing all the points gained. The art of dice is to finish your turn and score the points before you run the risk of not rolling a single scoring dice. Okie dokie. I think I understand it. So,
On then,
what's a scoring
show
dice?
us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
Right, so how do I know what a scoring dice is? So I want to hold, and then score and continue. I busted out. I busted out immediately.
Here.
He can win the first round easily just by going now.
Aye, that'll do.
So how did I bust out with a 3, 4, and 6? Is this guy just going to keep going till bust? No, he's going to absolutely decimate
That's enough
me.
for me. Your turn.
Right, okay. Right, so if I select... how did I select them? Oh yeah, E. I don't think they score. Does it not tell me what... Yeah. The score I've got selected. I'm really, really not good at this game. Can I just re-roll everything? Okay, so that's a 50. And that's a 0. What if I have 2 6s? That's nothing. 2 3s? Okay, so I guess I just keep that. And score and continue. Okay, so I know 1s are 100. Just figured that out. That's a 0. So, yeah, what I need to know is what the scoring dice
You're
is.
not afraid of anything.
Oh, okay. Do I continue? That's taken me up to 250 points.
If I was you, I'd take it.
Oh, I've beansed it. Have I? No, there must be something here. Okay, that's a 50. Yeah, 5's a 50. Oh, okay. I think I'm just going to score and pass now. Yeah, I think that's the safest, down to 2 dice. Not as good as my opponent. He's on 450.
Damnation.
Oh,
that's
awful. Great. Right, okay, so what do 2s get me? 2s get me anything? The triple 2s. I could... And does that get me? Yeah, okay, that's a good score. I think I'm gonna score and pass that. I think that's reasonable. That takes me up to 600. He got a 5. He got multiple 5s. Why didn't he score them all? Oh, we got 200 there. Oh, wow. Full house.
Aye, that'll do.
How many rounds does this go? Oh, it just goes on until we get to the 1500. First one to get to the 1500,
yeah.
Right?
Damn it!
Oh, he bust. Brilliant. Okie dokie. Right, so I want to take that. I want to take that. 2 does nothing. 2 does nothing on its own. I don't think a 3 does anything. There we go, yeah. So I'm just literally mincing my way through this this game, kind of figuring out the rules as I'm going. That seems pretty fun. Okay, so that's another 2 there. I think I'm going to score and continue. Score and pass there. Down to 2 dice. There's too high a risk of busting. I think I'm going to play this game at home now. So 1s are 100, 5s are 50, 2 2s are something. I really want him to bust again. That would be fantastic.
That'll do.
His name is Tankard. He's literally named after a cup.
Here.
Oh, please bust. Please bust. I got a 1. He's not going to bust. God, roll that last dice.
God.
I know,
I'm done.
Okay, it's even Stevens now. We're both on 900. Right, so I got a 1 there. And a 5. Okay, I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1500. Yes! Let's absolutely do this.
Mother of...
That was
damn
a
your
perfect
eyes.
roll.
You played well. What's to be done? A bet is a bet. Here's your ring.
Thank you very much. Now my dog can eat and I'll have a sausage. In fact, no, that's not true. My dog can eat the sausage. I will not have the sausage. Oi, you, oats. They're literally named after the things that they do.
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I won that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ha! You're a dab hand, Henry.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
Venison
All right.
sausage sounds incredible.
And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
Okay, brilliant. That is great. So if I press left alt and then 1, I can feed the dog.
Look what I have for you.
Okay, you can have a sausage. Go and eat the sausage. That's a flipping big one. Right, anyways, whilst he's eating, let's go and talk to you, I'm guessing.
Watch
Conrad.
that tankard. You play dice with him, you'll lose your brace.
Press space to jump over the fence. Am I ready to fight? Should we start sword fighting?
So, should we start?
Do you think we're going to fight with our cocks? Put on your helmet and armour, grab a practice sword and come along.
That is reasonable. You did tell me that. How do I put on my armour and stuff? Is it tab? Is it I? It's probably I. The player menu. I'm not going to read any of that stuff. Let's equip my training sword and my helmet. Before putting on the helmet, you need to equip padded protection coif. There we go. There we go. Let's do this. Back in. Bite me.
Can we start with the sword play?
You've got your armour. Good. I won't hold back. Ready?
Brilliant. Let's do this. Take a step backwards.
Let's
I should probably
start.
Draw my sword.
Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead.
There's one attack.
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a
Hit
sweat.
him while he's
Oh,
talking.
you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence.
That's a sequence of 4.
Enough.
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah. But you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Here we go.
Gladly.
Right, now I'm going to be
On
blocking.
guard.
Block 5 attacks. Okay. You going to attack me?
Good.
Or was it just waiting for me to hold down right click? You can cover yourself by right clicking, maintaining your cover.
Good.
The
Good.
amount is proportional to the strength of the blocked attack.
Nice. Why don't you cover yourself?
I looked too far, I'm sorry.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've
Form a
become a
perfect
real
block by
swordsman.
pressing right
Start
click
your
during
attack
the
then.
opponent's attack when its green shield symbol.
Nice, Henry. That's it. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I?
Probably.
Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike.
Yeah, this is
I'll
the
show
bit that
you.
I always used
Get
to be
ready.
crap at.
Why didn't you strike afterwards? Sweet.
Nice.
Nice.
Chop. Oh, I just
Well,
smashed him in the face with a wooden
You're not
sword.
as
That's
good as
gonna
Captain
hurt.
Bernard. But that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then.
Okay, he's gonna defend.
No, no. That way I can block you easily. Not like that. Nice.
I'm just getting excited.
All
just
right,
battering
all right.
him now.
I get it. For Christ's sake.
Ow.
Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
That sounds
Indeed.
dreadful.
And let's have a wager to spice things up.
Look around
How
with left
about
alt. I
100
like
groschen?
that. 100 groschen? Yes, I can do that. I'm going to say... Suits
All
me.
right. 100 groschen it is.
Just on the
Defend
basis of I
yourself.
don't know how much I've got.
Off to a good start.
Just batter him. Perfect block. Riposte. Block. Riposte. I just got knocked out. Need to recover my strength. Okay, I'm going to block this direction.
Now we're even.
Come on, let's close with each other.
Weren't expecting that, were you?
Come on, attack me. Attack me.
All square again. Well done.
Right, I need to think more. He's blocking that way, so I'm going to attack this side.
All square again. Well
All
done.
square again. He's done my stamina all the way down to the bottom. Okay. Just poke him to death. There we go. I've got him on the ropes, quite literally.
How do you do it?
Just by being frantically autistic, actually, is how I do it.
You knocked the stuffing out.
There we go. I beat him by backing him into a corner and
I yield.
poking him.
Enough.
And I got an achievable.
Fuck's sake, you're unstoppable.
Thank you very much.
You won the bet,
Bow.
fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat.
Let's
That
go and
swordplay
eat.
gave me quite an appetite.
Lovely. Jump over there. How do I put my sword away? Just by pressing 1. Brilliant. Hello, boy. Your name's Mutt. I shall call you Dog Dirt. Right. Let's go
So
and eat
who
something.
won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved.
Why is it
since
just
that
cut into
last
his
time in
chest
Rattay?
height? I won in Rattay too.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form
I
that
don't
day.
think this
We had
game's
a drink or
camera
two
settings
beforehand.
are set
Oats?
correctly.
What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies. Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Seems reasonable.
You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Yeah, okay, I'm guessing I kind of pick one of these to demonstrate what I'm good at. You could have carried on with us until morning's probably the best one. Cleared things up with the husband. Oof. Yeah, do you know what? That is going to be useful. I'm guessing I can train all these other things, but speech is going to be
He
tricky.
was well pissed off. If I hadn't convinced him you were the village idiot and that we'd drag you home right away...
And if I hadn't left him a fistful of coin to boot,
Throwing groschen
Main
around
level
like
16?
that. Fellas, if a rainy day comes, you'll be fucked.
I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa.
Teresa.
She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Oh, okay. How do I not tell them?
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
There you go.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Nope, that was enough.
Ah, forget it, you horny goat. This discussion is over.
The camera setting is definitely weird. Every time it pans onto that chat,
This travelling isn't too bad.
it's just chest height.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye.
Look at it. It's
Apart from
terrible. And he's just
Where
off to
were
one
you
side.
yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
I was with you the whole time. Ooh, I was looking for some shelter. I needed a bit of peace and quiet. Nope, Mutt caught a scent.
Mutt caught a scent. Ran off into the woods and wouldn't come back.
And what was it?
There's a footpath there with some derelict house at the end. Mutt was standing outside, barking like crazy. But there was nothing inside but mouldy furniture and some burnt bones. So I calmed the poor pup down, and we came back to the camp.
He don't seem like no poor pup to me.
Oh, so is this like
especially
me
after the way he
picking
came barking
what my
at me
skills are gonna be?
today.
Certainly seems that way.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends.
Chest height.
Once von
Chest
Berghoff
height
hears us
camera.
out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Ooh, he's an important nobleman, or I could stay silent. Let's stay
I've
silent.
already told you all I know. Von Berghoff is a very important nobleman, the royal chamberlain. He administers the country for the king, collects taxes. It's like this. There's the king, then him, then a very big gap, and then me. And we are envoys sent to offer him an alliance.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
The sword is a wonderful weapon, yes.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced,
I want to be good at
fast,
swords, so I'll
and
pick
suitable
that
for all
option.
situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight.
There we are.
Pardon me.
Oh,
Extra levels in
swords,
swords and warfare.
No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Ishvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
And that sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, eh?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in
He's
Ishvan's
floating
shoes
on
if
the
you ever
stool
come
as
face
well.
to face
I've
with
only
him
just
again.
noticed he's
What?
floating.
So Radzig ain't
He's
dead,
actually
though.
levitating.
Enough. Otherwise, we'll be here for hours again, hearing
height
how
shot
Martin
again,
the Smith
solid.
raised him, even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it. And I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
No thanks.
No one's jumping.
I must
at
wash
that
myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
food. Okie dokie. I think he's actually sat
Let's
on the tree
go
stump
and
this time.
strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe there, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages.
So, here, I intend to live a little.
Blasted iron shirt.
How is it he's still got his ringmail off?
What
but
a relief!
He's still got his belt on,
just
which was
shed
over the
40
top of
pounds.
his mail. I'm nitpicking. I'm nitpicking. I'm going to enjoy this game. I'm not going to nitpick. He's spilling his wine. None of it stained his top either. Must be crap.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
I'm also taking off my mail, I presume, over the top of my shoulders. Well, it's like the opening scene to Brokeback Mountain.
Fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
The writing's great. The writing's very accurate.
What's the matter?
Females! Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Okay, time to do some stealth, I suppose.
Hans!
Head down, Henry.
Okie dokie. Well, look.
Sneak closer.
How do I sneak? I press C to
Follow
crouch,
me.
but that is where I'm going to leave it for today's episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. Next episode, we're going to be chasing girls and sneaking around, I presume, so I'm going to save it right there. But, yeah, look, I have no saviour snaps. Okay, well, yeah, I'm just going to save and quit right there. And, yeah, look, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it massively. Popping up on your screens now will be some other videos that I hope you enjoy. Please do check them out, and I will see you in the next episode.